I have this conversation with a lot of gym owners or just gym managers about, hey, how much money are you guys losing? And they can't tell me. Or how much money are you making? They can't tell me. And they can't say that definitively, because if they can't tell me what their inventory is 100%, then it is almost a foregone conclusion that you're losing money. Hey guys, welcome back to Jerk Block Talk. I'm Jason Fernandez. We're here at Crossfit Rife, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about something not super sexy, but something that happens in every gym, and in probably 99 out of 100 gyms, it happens very, very poorly. So I don't do retail for a living anymore, but I will tell you, in my former life professionally, I did run retail services. So I do have some experience in this, in the actual world, in the military, and in wholesale and resale. So talking about selling supplements or drinks or just t-shirts or just any sort of retail brand and stuff like that, there's some basic things you want to have in place in order to do this well. And one of them is, you just have to have a point of sale system. You don't want to do everything by cash, and there has to be some sort of security at point of sale, whether it's a body, meaning a person sitting in a desk who's going to say, no, you can't steal that, or something that allows you to have something like a vending machine where they can't just take stuff. So a lot of people I've talked to are not a fan of this because it does cost money. So we got a vending machine probably like 2 years ago. You can get these lease to own, you can get them high end, you can get them low end, you can get them in the middle. It doesn't really matter, but here's ultimately what I'll tell you. This will basically clean up your retail sales for like supplements, drinks, bars, all of that stuff. You will lose a little bit of money, but not nearly what you're going to lose in actual product or time by having people put this on their tab. Because ultimately, from a retail standpoint, I have this conversation with a lot of gym owners or just gym managers about, hey, how much money are you guys losing? And they can't tell me. Or how much money are you making? They can't tell me. And they can't say that definitively, because if they can't tell me what their inventory is 100%, then it is almost a foregone conclusion that you're losing money. Okay. So big thing with the vending machine is I don't have anybody have to ask me for retail stuff anymore. It just doesn't happen. They can pay with cash, they can pay with a card, they give us change, all of that stuff, and it's really, really convenient. It's refrigerated as well. This one is a little bit higher end, but I'll tell you this, the retail that we sell of this every month covers the cost of the vending machine and covers all of the fees and taxes and what we pay for point of sale on this one. So it covers the cost. On a really good month, we'll sell maybe a little bit over $1,000 of product, of like $3 products, $3.50 products, $3.50 products in here. But on a bad month, it'll sell 400 and still cover cost of the product that we have in there. The other thing you'll do is like t-shirts and stuff. So if you look over here on our t-shirt setup, I'll turn this so you just don't get blasted by the light. T-shirts and product and stuff like this. One thing we've shifted to recently is to do almost entirely pre-order. Again, same thing if you're looking at like first in, first out as far as inventory management. One of the big things you want to do is you just don't want to carry excess inventory on your books, particularly as a new gym or an affiliate owner. We just don't have $1,500 to $2,000 to be sitting around waiting for somebody to buy it. So we did a bunch of pre-orders for, like, Murph is coming up a couple weeks, so we did pre-orders on a bunch of shirts. There's plenty of companies that will do this for you. We go through Forever Fierce. I've had a really good experience with Matt and his team at Forever Fierce. He just does a really good job of getting designs out to you, timely turnaround, and the inventory when he sends it out is almost entirely 100% accurate. Everybody has snafus, but way better than a lot of other companies that I've dealt with. So make sure you have some sort of point of sale or security for your point of sale if you're selling retail products. And then when you're selling these larger dollar items, stuff that's going to cost you, it's going to cost you $10 to $15, maybe $30 if you're going to sell some of these bags. Do bulk orders first, because that way what happens is you get to pay for the items up front rather than having to front all of the money for it. So when we go back and we sell shirts, whether it's, like we do like different shirts for like different occasions, like St. Patty's Day, stuff like that. We do pre-sales on that, and that way the pre-sales pay for the extra product that we purchase. So if we have a profit off of that, I'll just say, give me whatever that profit gives me extra, and that way everything that we sell once it comes in the door is profit and goes back to us. And then the other thing that I would argue that you should be doing is you should run your retail operation as a separate entity. Set up a separate bank account and run all of your retail operations through that bank account. It just makes it really easy to have that bank account be a self-sustaining balance sheet. And that way you don't have to figure out, like, is it making money or is it losing money? Is the business supplementing my retail sales? All of that stuff, generally not a good practice. But if you put it all in a bank account, if you have fees or like for a vending machine, if it has transaction fees that are coming in or out of that, set it up for that bank account. And that way I just have to look in there. I know for a fact that if the bank account is growing, that means we're selling a product, and then it's making what we should off of that product, because ultimately that's what it's for. A lot of people spend way too much time selling retail when their product out on the floor or their product to their service to their members is not what it should be. This can be a real time suck if you're going to do it correctly. So try to put some things in place that'll help you do that. I know this stuff isn't sexy, guys, but it's super important because it can take a lot of your time and it can take a lot more of your money if you do it poorly. All right, guys, if you have questions, go ahead and put those in the comments. If you like this content, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you next time. Thanks.